Hey fishers, goodness gracious, look at this weather, isn't it fantastic? Haven't got enough time to give you a report that covers all the exciting fishing that's going on at the moment. I can tell you it is fantastic. Didn't get much from Dartmouth in far as reports go. Maybe everybody's staying closer to home, but the Hume we're still cracking. A lot of good redfin. Got to look a bit harder for them at the moment, but they're gone from about 6 metres of water down to 9, 10, 12 metres, even a little bit deeper. You'll still get some in the shallows, and the numbers of fish aren't quite as good as last week, but there's a lot of big fish this time, averaging out at 20, 28, 30, 31. So they're good fish, so really happy with it at the moment. So the Hume Weir's on the hit list. Murrumbidgee River's looking pretty good. There's quite a few fish getting caught on bait. Trolling and casting, certainly worth the effort. Had a quick look yesterday, and the colour of the water's great. The height's up and down a little bit, so that's a bit inconsistent. You get a boat in at Jones's without too much trouble at all. You get one in at Piper's, that sort of thing, but you're going to have to work at putting them in most other ramps. But if it comes up a bit more, not a problem at all. Tumut River, low, should be good fishing. Has been over the last couple of weeks. It's been good, even though it's been up and down like a yo-yo. Very happy with the amount of fish coming out of it. A lot of small stuff, but some good quality fish as well. Blowering Dam, some nice yellows coming out of Blowering, working the timber, slow rolling plastics, and the redfin are there in reasonable numbers. Have heard of a few cod, but they're not quite on the chew yet, but it won't be long, I can tell you now. They will fire up, and they'll fire up very shortly. I mean, if you put the time in, you're certainly going to get them. The numbers of fish are just astronomical in Blowering, and the size is just incredible, so you'll get some good fish if you put in the time. Talbingo's not bad, few reddies, few trout. Where the hot trout fishing is at the moment is the Yucambine River. The spawn runs full on. It's really happening. You're going to get good days, bad days. A little bit of colour in the water's better. Overcast will be better, but it doesn't seem to be happening at the moment. But they're also trolling some very nice trout out of Yucambine. Got a great report from Jindabyne up in the shallows. Lots and lots of trout moving in the shallows up there. Trolling, casting, soft plastics, doesn't seem to matter what you use. You will catch them if you get a bit of an idea and start to find where the fish are. Got a great report from Wagga. Not quite as good as it was last week, but still plenty of big cod around, and again the yellow belly on the trees there. The cod seem to move from some of the timber. They're getting them on the timber without too much trouble, but some of the shaly banks seem to be one of the best ways, and those red clay banks seem to be covering it pretty well. So as you can see, if you got time, just make time. Just go out there, get stuck into it, and get some great fishing under your belt, because it is fantastic at the moment. Compleat Angler's Fishing Report for this week. We'll catch you next week.